What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. Hi, it's Keisha. Nice to meet you all. Get in here because you've got quite a bit to get on into. So I want to start off by saying, remember when I told you guys like a month ago that I'd be hella consistent and give you guys how many videos a week? Where have I been? Oh, that was perfectly timed. Where have I been? Either way, I'm here today. Try not to hate me too much. I'm just like, I don't know, I'm going through something, and I also just want to like put out content where I feel like I generally have an opinion worth sharing. So yeah, today's video we're going to go ahead and talk about two different topics. I want to start off by talking about the whole Shawn Mendes, you know, his sexuality, and people for years and years and years now, I think, wanting him to be gay. He's kind of confused, or has kind of told you, hey, I'm not gay. People are basically, in my opinion, forcing him to be something that he isn't even sure he is, which I've always found very uncomfortable and a common theme. I also want to go ahead and talk about Skai Jackson. She's pretty much confirmed her pregnancy. She was seen out with her baby bump, and I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, you know, maybe she's just bloated. Babes, I'm bloated right now. Do you want to see my stomach and how that looks? Now, bloating looks different, and I know we shouldn't comment on women's bodies, but not me saying that and saying but. I mean, but, like, you know, we did report on it a couple months ago when, you know, it was made public that she was a fiance now. She's expecting a baby. Do you remember when she was arrested a couple of months ago? I think it was back in August. Do you guys remember that? We reported it over on this channel, and I was shookity shook, like, what the hell? And then, what, a month later, we spoke about the problematic ways that Skai Jackson is. You know, we've spoken about Skai a few times on this channel, that's for sure. You know, we've definitely exposed a lot of her problematic ways. In my opinion, using her best friend, Cameron Boyce's clout. Cameron Boyce's death for clout, you know, scamming people, doing fake giveaways, and in that same breath claiming that, bitch, I'm good. I don't need you guys' money. Okay, girl. Now, I'm not going to pocket watch and speculate how much money she has. I think she has a lot more money than a 22-year-old, a regular schmegular 22-year-old. But I do want to have an honest conversation about both topics. So we're going to do exactly that. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. It literally costs you nothing and takes about 10 seconds. So, babes, in the words of Nike, or as Americans say, Nike, just do it. Let's go ahead and begin by talking about Skai Jackson. Okay, so again, we reported on it a couple of months. Guys, I look so good. Like, I look so good. Guys, I've just been sleeping conked out in my bed, in my room, just like taking time out for me. And I'm not mad at it, but I've also been going through something, so. What the flip is that in my hair? Oh my god, that is a part of my chain that broke yesterday. Got stuck in my hair. No one cares, but I'm still going to share in it. I've just been feeling a little bit low or whatever. I feel like it happens all the time. But anyways, I just thought, you know what? I had a meeting today this morning. That was cool. Let me get cute. Let me put some layers in my hair. I'm that girl. Period. Like, there's no ifs, buts. I'm her. I'm who I think I am. Skai Jackson stirs controversy with pregnancy rumors after shocking domestic battery arrest. Former Disney star Skai Jackson has recently stirred up pregnancy rumors after being spotted cradling her stomach during an outing in LA. The 22-year-old actress, who was arrested in August on suspicion of domestic battery but later cleared of charges, was seen holding her belly as she made her way to her car, her first public appearance since the incident. Jackson, best known for her role in Jessie, wore a black and grey plaid jacket over tiny shorts along with a bright pink bonnet and matching slippers. As she took off her coat, she revealed the top with the bold slogan that says "F you." The sighting has fueled speculation about her potential pregnancy following early rumors that surfaced during her arrest. That case just came and went. I don't know. It just came and went. I don't know what's worse. This one. Sorry, not worse. I don't know what's quicker. This one or the whole Diddy and Cassie situation. Remember when he just like settled? He did like a settlement within like, what, 2 hours or something? Something as crazy as that. It was quick. This case just kind of like came. We gave our opinions, there was plenty of headlines, there was trolls, there was opinions, and then it just went. But then, yeah, so she did get arrested for maybe a couple hours, was out after that, and then decided to go on TikTok Live. And then did the famous thing that influencers do, pretending they didn't see the question, even though like majority of the comment section was like, hey girl, is it true that you're pregnant? Or hey girl, is it true that you got arrested? Is it true that you're a fiance? When I saw those headlines, I remember where I was. I remember genuinely just being like, what the hell? And it's not because I still see Skai Jackson as like the girl from Jessie, the girl that's on Disney Channel, because no, it's actually boring now. I think that must be very boring. And I think there's a comment that she gets a lot. And I think a lot of people don't give enough grace to Disney stars who are trying to transition out of Disney now to doing their own thing. It's hard. They're not on a mega platform or a mega network like Disney Channel. They're now having to just, you know, book for other different roles, whether it be smaller or on the same level. People don't want to be referred to as their last project or as their biggest project. I think it can get a little bit annoying. And I think the same thing actually happened with Andrew Garfield, who played Spider-Man years and years and years ago. And since then, we've had other actors play Spider-Man, you know, so he finds it boring that people still come up to him and be like, oh my god, Spider-Man, when it's like, but he's not even Spider-Man now. I think in the beginning it's like, okay, cool, great, funny, haha, and then it just gets to a point where it's like, okay, this is boring. Do you guys not want to check out my other projects too? Now for Skai Jackson, she's actually, whether you guys like it or not, booked and busy. Now, not on my TV screen, but either way, the girl's still running to get the shitcoin, so we love to see it. I mean, in that same breath though, is scamming people and doing fake giveaways. So, till this day, I actually don't understand where, like, what, you know what it is for me, is organizing a giveaway, going on TikTok, people saying girl is giving scam, and then her doubling down because she's realized that she's been caught out, for me. But anyways, you know, you live and you learn. Hopefully she's learned from it and she realizes that we're a lot smarter. And there isn't babies who are watching her. There's actually grown-ass adults who know when they're coming across some sort of scheme. Cash grabbing. And it's like, bruh, if you, Skai Jackson, somebody who I'm sure made a lot of money from Disney Channel, is somewhat booked and busy, if you are begging for money, why are you going to ask us? I mean, I'm sure you've got like brand deals, endorsements, ads, this, that, and the other. Why are you going to ask the regular schmegular people who are trying to make ends meet for their own personal life, who've got bills to pay? That was very, very, very nasty, and we called that out, okay? Anyways, let's go ahead and talk more about the domestic battery case that was dropped. So, in August, Skai Jackson was arrested at Universal Studios City Walk in LA after an alleged altercation with her boyfriend. Now, her boyfriend... Okay, a lot of people believe that the boyfriend trapped her the same way they believe DDG trapped Halle when they were like at the peak of their career. I do think for Halle, I always want to say Halle Berry, Halle Bailey, Halle Bailey. Yeah, it's Halle Bailey, right? I want to say Halle Berry so badly. I'm sorry, it's just one of those names. But anyways, people think the same thing happened to Halle. You know, she was at the peak of her career. She was, you know, doing Little Mermaid and one of the biggest projects in her entire career. I really do love Halle, by the way. I'm going to put this out there. I want Chloe and Halle to get back together. I love Halle by herself. Not so much Chloe though. No shade or anything. I want them to come back together. Reunited and it feels so good. Just do it. And make it. No, seriously though, like the music they made together, chef's kiss. Anyways, yeah, so people believe that the boyfriend has trapped Skai Jackson. Now, I'm gonna be so real and hold my hands when I say this, please. Hold him, squeeze him. I don't see what you see. We need to be careful when we're talking about the word trapped. I don't think that's every guy's intention at all. Do I think there's some people like that? Absolutely. I think a lot of people are calculated. I think a lot of people don't have the best intentions for sure. But I don't think it was a case of like, I'm going to trap Skai Jackson because, you know, she's of this level and because she is the breadwinner in this relationship or any of those things. Things can sometimes be accidents. Things can also sometimes be planned. We do not know. We are not in the mind of Skai Jackson. Neither is she going to ever let you in because you bitches love trolling. Okay? I'm not even Skai Jackson and I'd be peeping the comments. I'm like, ugh. You guys do not want to move on from the Disney days. I mean, it was funny until it just wasn't funny anymore. Like, I think that she genuinely gets trolled every single day for not looking woman enough, whatever that means, for still looking the same as the way that she did on Disney Channel. People not seeing an evolution in her career. I think a lot of people are just too much. I don't think people always have Skai Jackson's best interests at heart. So if I'm Skai Jackson, babes, you're not going to know my business either. You can see me pop out and show up, but I'm not going to directly speak to you. And low-key, I'm gonna be just as mean. I think the meanness makes sense now. I mean, it's not justified though. It's not completely justified. But I do understand why she... And I don't want to say that she's constantly on attack mode because I don't think that she is constantly on attack mode. Someone who's constantly on attack mode is like an Azalea Banks. Okay, cool. So we need to be careful when we use the word trapped. Even with the whole DDG and Halle situation, I don't know whether it was planned or not. Neither is it necessarily my business, but I just feel as though it got cringy and corny real quickly when DDG used to just like post the baby every opportunity he gets. And I get it, he's an influencer, he's a content creator. A lot of people will take an opportunity just like that for any ounce of virality. But for me, it's all about being genuine. If you can be genuine in that same breath, then sure. There's a lot of family bloggers out there who I don't really have a problem with. Same way I don't have a problem with like couple channels, like you do you. And they're still going to do that anyways. And I'm sure there's a lot of money to be made. But there's a way you can do it like authentically. And that's why there are some great couple channels out there who, yeah, you can see my kids in the background. But I'm not about to like shove the camera right up in their face. And that's what he would do with the son. I think the son's called Halo. Yeah, with Halo. And I just found it strange. I felt like I know too much about this kid. This infant. This youth. This little baby. Like, I just felt like I knew too much about this little baby. And that's not my business. I feel like they revealed so much. I know people love to point the finger on DDG, but also Halle allowed a lot of things to happen, in my opinion. You know, I think it went on for way too long. And if Halle didn't like it, she should have walked away a lot earlier. But I do think that she saw no problem with it until it became a problem. DDG is just cringe as hell because there'll be like certain pictures, specifically on Twitter, where the baby would be looking at him because the baby would be in DDG's hands or whatever, and then he would caption it the way he looks at me. And it's just like, bro, I think he would look at anyone who's holding him. He probably thinks, food time. Like, I don't know, it just got really corny very quickly. And I get it, you're excited. Maybe, you know, you're excited, you're a first-time father. But I don't know, it just felt very strategic. It felt very planned. And I felt like we were in Halo's business. And Halo probably doesn't give a flying F about any of us and just wants food. I might tell a joke, but I never told a lie. Anyways, so according to police reports, Jackson was accused of pushing her boyfriend, but no weapons were involved and no injuries were identified. Security personnel at the theme park detained Jackson and surveillance footage of the incident was reviewed at the time. However, last month, the LA District Attorney's Office decided not to pursue charges, citing insufficient evidence. A representative for Jackson told People magazine that the actress was relieved the investigation showed it was nothing more than a misunderstanding. Now, couples definitely argue. However, I always say this. A lot of women love to do the whole thing of like, you know, I can lay my hands on him. He will never do anything to me. I'm sorry, but sometimes, in fact, don't let it get to a point of you finding out the hard way. You don't know. I advise you to just keep your hands to yourself and keep it pushing. A lot of women love to come with the approach of, oh, but, you know, he's a guy, I'm a woman, he would never hit me. Says who? You just never know what human beings are capable of, no matter what gender you are. Some people don't give a flying F about that. So don't even try and F around and find. Just don't. I wouldn't. And I always try and encourage people to just, well, do the opposite of what Selena Gomez said, because she said, can't keep my hands to myself. Keep them to yourself. So, yeah. This statement added, we appreciate that the DA determined very quickly that there should be no charges of any kind, and Skai Jackson looks forward to putting this behind her. During the arrest, Skai allegedly told officers that she was happily engaged and expecting a baby. While she hasn't publicly addressed the arrest or the pregnancy rumours, the case was dropped due to lack of evidence, and her boyfriend reportedly did not cooperate with prosecutors. Jackson's clean criminal record also played a role in the case being dismissed. Now, to me, this sounds like, okay, something possibly happened because there was surveillance footage, but I think because of Skai Jackson's past and her not having any criminal activity or being aligned with any of that, I think that probably did help her in a way. I also do feel as though he dropped the charges and didn't want to take this any further because they are expecting a baby together and because he doesn't want Skai to go down for anything. Stop acting like you care. Stop acting like you care about Skai Jackson. You don't care. You care to troll her. You want to know whether he's going to step up and be a father. You want to know whether she's going to be a single mum. You want to know if she's pregnant. You want to know what the next Instagram post is going to be. A lot of people don't care. And I think Skai Jackson's clocked this tea long time ago. You bitches don't care. You just want to make fun of me and you just want to troll me. That's what it's giving. Now, do I think that she has supporters? Absolutely. Numbers speak. She's got heaps and heaps of followers. I mean, you know, love that for her or whatever. But either way, I think that she knows her audience, and I think that she knows that a lot of people don't necessarily have the best intentions for her. Now, do I think that she did certain things to herself? Absolutely. She needs to take accountability for that. Yet to see her do it, but hey ho. With a mother like that, I don't think it's happening anytime soon. As for the baby father, as for the boyfriend, fiance, I don't know, what do we call him? It seems like the internet is trying to compare him to Cameron Boyce and saying they look the same. Absolutely no. Okay, they're both just very light with freckles. Okay, people love to do the whole thing of like, oh, you're light skin. Twin, where have you been? It never gave that for me, okay? Let's just be very real here. It never gave Cameron Boyce. For me, I am a nosy bitch now, so I want to know more about what he does. Oh my god, my belly's growling. I want to know more about him. Yes. I see him on her Snapchat sometimes. No, I don't have Snapchat downloaded, but I see stuff on Reddit, okay? And even when I was doing like my research for Skai Jackson, I saw pictures of her and her boyfriend. You know, she would publicly post him on Snapchat. And yeah, you see, to those people who think that Skai Jackson still looks 12, I don't know what to tell you. I think that this is probably just going to be her frame for a very long time. And also, why is it annoying or affecting you? You know, you've got comments of people saying, how can she be a mother when she looks like that? Bruh. Oh god, I was about to say something crazy. Oh my god, is that my lip? Oh, it was just a stain from the cup. I thought that was literally my lip liner. Yeah, I'm nosy. He looks like a rapper slash NBA player, but not actually, but from Temu. But also, what do I know? I feel like American guys are built different from UK guys. Like, even just in general, like UK celebrities versus, no one cares. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking out loud in the words of Ed Sheeran. A lot of people are saying that, you know, she shouldn't have gotten pregnant now. Listen, either way, if she's talented enough and has the right team, then the show must go on. I mean, it happens to so many women who, you know, they fall pregnant and they are still able to be mothers, but also keep up with Hollywood and keep up with being booked. I don't know what you think is going to happen with Skai Jackson. I think she'll be just fine. I think that, you know, 22 is a young age to get pregnant, but it's not unheard of. I know people close to me who like fell pregnant at like what, 18, 19. This ain't teen pregnancy though. This is 22. I think that she's probably in a better position than a lot of 22-year-olds and have the resources and hopefully have the right group of people around her and everything. Either way, it's her body, it's her life, it's her decisions. If she chooses not to share the baby, thank God. And it comes from a place of like, please just try to learn from Halle Bailey. You know, I'm sure if Halle could give out any advice right now, it would be to keep the baby to yourself. Or, you know, only show the baby when you feel like sharing it and not shoving it down our throats. Because it kind of felt like we had no choice but to wake up and go on Twitter and see Baby Halo. I'm not following DDG and I still see Baby Hello. Who? Hello? Halo. HelloFresh. That's just pretty much my opinion on the whole Skai Jackson situation. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about the whole, oh my god, these guys are trapping these young black women at a young age? Listen, at the end of the day, there are conversations that I hope were had, and I'm sure, I hope and pray that these women are a lot smarter than a lot of people give them credit for. It does feel like a lot of young women are falling pregnant, but hey ho, if you can afford to look after a baby and you feel like this is your time, then this is your time. Who are we to be like, oh my god, you're too young to be pregnant? Trust me, we've heard of worse cases. I think a lot of people generally still think that she's a teenager. They think this is teen pregnancy when it's like, no, she's 22 years of age. Now I get the 20s, the early 20s specifically are for you to like figure out life and to kind of come to terms with like what you want to do in your life and just figure out life. And how many times did I say life? Take a sip. Now I do want to go ahead. Oh my god, did you see that hair flick? 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, so before we go ahead and continue the video, make sure you guys go and follow me over on Instagram. It's Keisha_. It'll be on the screen for you guys right now. It's a flipping good time over on there. I post cute ass fire pictures. I've been tagging you guys with what outfits I'm wearing. I also love to reply to my DMs because babes, if I see it, I'm gonna reply. Do you know what I mean? I'm not one of those creators who try and act big-headed or try and pretend like I'm above everyone. Babes, no, if I see the message, I'm gonna reply. And even if I don't reply to you, I saw the message. And I typically don't reply to those people who are demanding money from me and begging for Nintendo Switches. Like, babes, what do you think? What was I made for? In the words of Billie Eilish. Go through my DMs and just like see what the people them are saying, like how they feeling, because I love you guys and support you. I want to show you guys love back. And you know, a lot of people have questions for me, just video suggestions as well. That is the best place to go ahead and connect with me. What are you waiting for? Is the challenge accepted or not? So I now want to go ahead and talk about the whole Shawn Mendes situation, and trust me, I'm going to go off because a lot of you people just have nothing interesting to do, and it's so evident. Why do you care about his sexuality? Why do you care about what he identifies as? He's never going to be with you. The only encounter you guys will have is probably if you randomly bump into him, if you're just walking to go to work or whatever, and he just happens to come out of his hotel with security, and you just happen to like randomly bump into each other. But what's the chances of that happening? The only time you'll ever be around Shawn Mendes is if you attend any of his concerts. I'm just gonna keep it real. I think it's very strange now how it's been years and years and years, and I feel like I made a video back in 2021 where people were like really criticizing his body language, or shall we say analyzing his body language, like, oh my god, he sits like a woman. All right, let him figure things out in his own time. You people love doing this thing of like wanting someone to identify as something, but they don't even know who they are as a person, or they're not even interested to find out any further, but they're okay with the life they're living. And yeah, I don't know, like people just think that everyone is like on a spectrum of some sort, and I just think that we need to be careful when having these types of conversations. And even me today, I'm gonna tread very carefully because I'm not trying to offend anyone. I mean, if the shoe fits, bitch, let me know what size you wear. But either way, what I'm trying to say is stop it. Okay, I think there needs to be some sort of line drawn. I think some people take things way too far, and it just isn't even helpful. You know, it's not like we're having helpful conversations. It feels like people are just trying to be trolls or trying to get the top comment. So let's go ahead and get on into this Shawn Mendes situation, all right? So the headline here says, really brave. Shawn Mendes still figuring it out when it comes to his sexuality. Now, I think was first familiar with Shawn Mendes, what, was it like back in 2017? 2016 maybe, when Stitches came out? I don't flipping know what year that was. Either way, it was a great time. It was a great time. No stresses in my life. Ah! Didn't have to pay for no goddamn bill. Parents paying for my phone bill. Anyway, I'm basically trying to say that, like, that was a time, you know? Also, where is Shawn Mendes? Respectfully, though, I don't know. Maybe I'm living under some sort of rock, an igneous one, a metamorphic, a concave flipping, what the flip they call it, or an igloo. I don't know. I didn't pay attention in science. I think it's very clear. I don't know where Shawn Mendes is, but I hope he's great. Because for me personally, I feel like the internet would have done pissed me off now. And I know celebrities are meant to keep it classy and keep it cute and very demure. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that personally. But then again, it's like, if I respond, what am I meant to say? You know, because I think Shawn Mendes has done enough responding now for years now and telling people, hey, he's not gay. Okay, so it started off with him saying that he's not gay for years and years and years, and I think now he's just trying to figure things out. So that's some sort of change, and I think the public sees that as like, oh, he's getting closer, it's getting hotter, okay, warmer. We're not cold anymore, it's getting warmer. Just a couple more steps. Why do you care so much? Even I have my own faves, my favorite celebrities and everything. I don't care about them that much anymore. Like maybe when I was like 15, babes, I'm 24, I have a life to live. I can be interested and intrigued by certain people and love people's music, but I'm not digging this to find out someone's sexuality. Like, that's so stupid. That's so stupid. And the thing about Shawn Mendes is, okay, I know people like to have the whole conversation about queer baiting. People believe that Harry Styles is queer baiting. They think that, you know, his music or like his outfits or certain things that he does gives bisexual or gives LGBTQ plus but then people feel like, okay, but then how come you constantly have like women and you know, video vixens just be women? Listen, with the whole Harry Styles conversation, I don't know. Some people love to be expressive and love to wear whatever they want to wear, but I don't think we need to label everything. I think that's the biggest problem. Constantly labeling everything or wanting things to be on your own time and accord. Leave people alone. I swear I've said the same thing back in 2021. Like, if you've been an ongoing viewer of mine, we've been having this conversation about Shawn Mendes to the point where it's now, it's getting a little bit boring. He's still trying to figure things out. Cool. Do I feel like he has to figure things out because the internet and because the public have put on this timer? Yes. Shawn Mendes has denied persistent gay rumors, but in heartfelt comments during an October the 28th concert, he opened up to the audience saying that he's still figuring it out. Introducing his new song, The Mountain, Shawn Mendes, age 26, said, "Since I was really young, there's been this thing about my sexuality and people have been talking about it for so long," referencing a TikTok video of the moment. "I think it's kind of silly because I think sexuality is such a beautiful, complex thing, and it's so hard to just put it into boxes," the Canadian singer added. Shawn Mendes added that the speculation has always felt like such an intrusion or something very personal to me, before saying that I'll feel really scared because we live in a society that has a lot to say about that. Now, I do definitely think we live in a time that is a lot more socially acceptable for someone to be LGBTQ plus IA. Now, is it still hard? Absolutely. You know, there's still a lot of people who don't accept anyone within that community. There are still people who are very small-minded, closed-minded. I'm not saying that it's as easy, point blank period. I'm saying that I feel like it is a lot more acceptable. Those are two different words. So I'm not saying easy, but I do think that society is now a lot more accepting, especially with Gen Z as well. And a lot of people being very outspoken, a lot of people learning, and just utilizing resources around them. That's beautiful to definitely see. Even as someone who's not a part of the community, it's a beautiful thing to see, and to see people just feel like they can be themselves fully. Now, why try and ruin a beautiful thing? Why try to dig at somebody who you believe is a part of that community? Even if they are, let them do it at their own accord. Let them tell you rather than you dictate to them what they are. That's the thing that I have a problem with. I don't think that Shawn Mendes has ever queer baited to the point where, okay, it makes a little bit more sense to be having these conversations. I think that he just makes his music. I think that you'll just see a video of him like what? Sitting with his legs crossed. Yes, I have Christmas pajamas. Shh. Look, you guys will just take anything and be like, oh my god, he's so gay. He's so gay. Oh god, I had to burp. The lyrics to one of his songs, I think, is called Mountain, and it reflects that personal process. People magazine noted, quoting the words, "Some days I have a change of heart." You can say what you need to say. You can say I'm too young. You can say I'm too old. You can say I like girls or boys, whatever fits your mold. I mean, fair. I think that he's kind of just letting it be known that you bitches be talking about me 24/7. You guys have your thoughts and opinions on me. Okay, say what you want. You can say I like this. You can say I like that. You can say I'm too young, I'm too old, whatever. So yeah. Writing The Mountain, he said, felt really important to me because it felt like a moment where I could address it in a way that felt close to my heart. Personally, you see, Shawn Mendes is a lot better than me. There's no telling what I would do. There's no telling what I would have done. Now, would I have probably taken it a bit further than this? Absolutely. Would it have included something called passive-aggressive? Yeah. This many years into your career now, and people are still wanting you to address your sexuality, I would have gone off. Maybe it's the Canadian in him that's trying to be sweet here. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Anyways, Gay Twitter shared thoughts about the video of his comments, with some urging him to come out and others applauding his honesty as he works things out for himself. Yeah, I definitely prefer the second option. Someone said, "Just say it, babes, we know." Okay, let me keep scrolling. Someone said, "Shawn's journey of self-discovery is important and commendable for everyone." Someone said he'll come out at 30 and people wouldn't be surprised. He can just say he's bisexual or something. No one cares. Girl, no one cares about you, but you still exist.
Sorry. Really been going through it.
The Mail recorded him telling Rolling Stone 6 years ago, remember that the closet is something that kills people. That's how sensitive it is. But he added, "Do you like the songs? Do you like me? Who cares if I'm gay?" Still, he said at the time, he felt compelled to prove his straightness to the world. "In the back of my heart, I felt like I need to go be seen with someone like a girl in public to prove to people that I'm not gay." Damn, that's another thing though. He probably felt like he has to do that. And even if he's like, I feel like he's trying to work things out. I mean, he said it. It's coming from his mouth, you know, like he's trying to work things out. And I felt like, you know, maybe, just maybe, certain things have been very tactical and very strategic in the press just to kind of like dial down some of the rumors, some of the speculations. The glare of public scrutiny is something that he's had to deal with such a young age, maybe too young. "Everyone's been calling me gay since I was 15 years old." The Mail recorded Mendes saying at an appearance on Dax Shepard's podcast, "I'm not gay," and I'm like, what does that mean? "I had these problems with the way my voice sounded. I'm like, how do I sit? I'm always first to cross my legs and sit with a position of this feminine style, and I really suffered with that ish." He also flatly denied that he was gay in a Snapchat message to his fans in 2016, while urging them to concentrate on his work. The Mail noted, quoting Mendes, telling his fans, "First of all, I'm not gay. Second of all, it shouldn't make a difference if I was or wasn't. The focus should be on the music and not my sexuality." Wherever Mendes is in his process and wherever he ends, fans have made such speculation on ongoing source of social media posting. When he showed the photos on his phone in a short video clip for Interview magazine, with snaps that included Brad Pitt in a jacket, Mendes said that he liked the hands of American rock climber Alex Honnold. "You never seen fingers that thick in your life, for sure." Okay, that's that was sure. I mean, Yeah, I mean, you had me until you didn't. Sure. I mean, I guess, you know, one male complimenting another guy's thick fingers. And then we need to stop being too inner in people's business. I say that as I literally have a comedy channel. But you know what I mean. You know, I think that sometimes it's not necessary. Yeah, I would love to know your thoughts and opinions down below when it comes to both Skai Jackson and Shawn Mendes. Oh my god, they both start with an S. Okay, and FYA. Guys, these pajamas are literally killing me. Oh god, not me. Instead of me showing my pajamas, I'm like, and also these are hella short for me. I'm growing. Wait, what age do you stop growing? Someone said it's 25. Ooh, someone said 18. I feel like I've been growing and growing. I'm 24.5, but yeah. Either way, let me know your thoughts and opinions on both topics. Make sure you guys once again go and follow me over on Instagram. It will be on the screen for you guys right now. It's Keisha_. I double dare you. Yes, you bitch. Not him. Not her. Definitely not that man. You know who you are. Go and follow me. I double dare you. And yes, I'll catch you guys real soon for a brand new video. Bye.